Hey dudes, I was just opening this up and I thought, let's do an unboxing of this. This is just the sleeve. The box is right here. So this is the Kings of War Goblin Mega Army. As you guys know, I've encountered Kings of War a couple months ago and I've kind of not fallen, well, no, I'm not gonna say I truly fell in love with it. I haven't played an actual Kings of War game, but I dig the Kings of War miniatures. I personally think they're great miniatures. So, and I'm looking at using these for miniature agnostic games or learn the Kings of War game. I've been watching quite a few of the Kings of War live play videos and how to play, and it seems pretty easy. For it's definitely a rank and file game. Here's the back. You get 98 miniatures. I believe I got this off of Amazon. Yeah, I got this off of Amazon for 109 and some change or whatever. So I think with shipping it came out to like 115 or something. So I was pretty pleased with that for amount of miniatures that come in this Mega Army here. Selling point, boom, right there. Of course, this dude is huge, and I can't wait to put him together. I'm nervous about painting him because I'm afraid I'll screw it up, but we'll see what happens. You get a Goblin King. I believe that's the Goblin King. Then you get all your sharp sticks, or whatever you want to call them, rabble, whatever. You get 80 of those, and then you get 10 of the Mob Beast Riders. So those are pretty dang cool looking. And then your trolls. So, and I believe these are like second edition trolls. They've been around for quite a bit. So, yeah. And let's go ahead and bring this big old boy here. I started opening up the bag for the giant because I just, couldn't wait. Obviously, all your bases are here. Your good old square bases. And then your special character, hero / king, whatever you want to call them, is made out of resin. And there's one other little part in there. You gotta be careful with some of these resin things. And there's one little part that you gotta glue in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy off its little so-called sprue, whatever, and get him on a base here. And I'll show a quick slideshow at the end of each, not of each of these. I'm not gonna sit here and build them all, but I might go ahead and see about getting this giant built and show you what it looks like. I'm kind of curious if there's gonna be any gaps in this. I've seen a couple guys build in. There's some gaps when they put together, and so we'll see how this works. So, but this is huge. Here, here, look at this. Look at that freaking club, man. Oh. So, anyways, this is gonna be fun. So, I'll get that built here, and then you got, these are your mob beasts, and it looks like they're in halves. So you got to glue 2 halves together, and then put the riders on top. So, and there's your trolls. So, and then you've got tons of goblins here, and looks just like, yep, the same kind as same sprues as War in the Holds from my last video, if you guys seen it. So, and yep, same thing. Yep, it comes with some mop-ups there, so you can shoot them off into your opponents and all that stuff with a mop-up cannon. And there's your wooden base. Up there it is. And there's the big MDF base for the giant, and for get your MDF bases for your mobbies, and then your trolls. And yeah, so yeah, these are all the same sprues, and then we're gonna probably have the same, what is it, 5 poses you have them in, or something like that. So, but I'll get a couple of these things built and get to this little slideshow there, and so you get a better idea of the details on them, and go from there. So get this bad boy built, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna have them painted obviously, but I'll build them up. So, all right, I'll be back. That dude is freaking huge. That's the giant from the Goblin, from the box there, obviously. And I built and painted up one of the Goblin Rabbles. so for size comparison, and that's one of the trolls. Here you go. That's, I still gotta put, you know, base work and some washes and stuff. And then there's what the trolls look like, one of the trolls. But yeah, look at that club, dude. And then I think putting those arrows in that, it's just awesome. Yeah, that thing is huge. Here, I'll back out. So now you got a good idea of how tall that thing is. It did give me an option, and I wasn't sure if this would be too dark or not. That's why I didn't put it on. Comes with a dead body that I think you could hang on one of his ropes or belts on the backside or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. That might be a little too gory and stuff. I have a, you know, I have a daughter here, so but yeah, besides that, very nice. I'm gonna now let's check out the Mobbies riders, and I'll go from there. So, and then we'll end this video. But that is huge. Here, I'll do. Oh, I might as well tell you, there are gaps on this giant. I use a Vallejo acrylic filler, which has a needle nose, and it helps out a lot to get into the gaps. You're not gonna be able to see it because my lighting's horrible, but there's some right by the shoulders. Well, you can definitely see right here, right there. And the mold lines, there are some heavy duty mold lines, as you can see. I was scraping some of it off, but I'm gonna have to put some acrylic Vallejo acrylic filler in here, and I recommend that stuff highly because it's a water base, and it's easy to and with that needle nose applicator, you could apply it in there really good, and then you just use your finger to smooth it all out. So it's really nice to have. So, and I'm not going to worry about the armpit right there because I'm not going to really see it, and I'm not planning on doing anything else with this except using it in games, and that's it. So, but there's a couple gaps. There's one on the waist here, and there's definitely on the head area, and that's about it. So, whoops, and very cool. I just think that's so awesome. So here, show the backside here real quick. And so the details are just awesome. Mantic, Ronnie, awesome, dude. I just love it. So, and I know, you know, and I'm a newbie in this, so, you know, bear with me. You guys are probably all old news, but to me, it's freaking awesome. So, all right, let's go out into the mobbies. Okay, here's three of them built. They're not the mobbies. The mobbies, they're separate. These are the Fleabag riders. Sorry about that, guys. I'm learning. Turned out all right. Well, they were a pain in the butt to put together. There is tons of mold line, and there's some gaps in these Fleabag riders. So it probably took me just to do 10 of those Fleabags and try to get as much mold line off. Heck, there's about, I think the last 2 or 3 I stopped with the mold lines removal. I just was just like, okay, we're done. But yeah, so beware. I'm sure a lot of, you know, I'm late into the game here, but if you decide to get the Goblin Mega Army set or any of the Fleabag riders, mold lines and gaps in putting the Fleabag together. There's quite a few parts involved in these models right here. So you got the one arm, you got the head, so 1, 2, shield is 3, and then on the Fleabag you got one of the sides is 4, and one of the legs that you need to put on there, which I didn't understand why you had to do that, but there's 5, and then the tongue. And by the way, this set is missing 1 tongue, so one Mobbies is not going to have a tongue. So, and yeah, so yeah, there's about 7 or 8 pieces to this, to these guys. So, and then trying to fit them together, it was tough. Yeah, so anyways, after getting through these, all I got are the goblins. I can make them into I think I'm gonna do rabble. Just make them all rabble. I don't know. So yeah, you already saw an example one day. I just painted, just had it painted, but I haven't did any washes or base to it. So that giant though was freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome. So alrighty, little slideshow following to get better detail of what I was talking about. And thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way, I really appreciate it. I try to make these unboxings as brief as I can. And I know this is probably old news to you about this Kings of War and stuff, but it's new to me, and I just think they're awesome looking. So that's the other thing, the details on these. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to build, but I do enjoy the detail and all that. But alrighty, slideshow following. You guys take care and keep building and playing those games. Bye.